17 মার্কের কোয়েশ্চন আনসার আমি সব দিয়ে দেবো আমার ভিডিওর মাধ্যমে। আমরা চ্যানেলটাকে যারা নতুন দেখছো আমার চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবে এবং আমার চ্যানেলটাকে সবার সাথে শেয়ার করে দেবে এবং আমার ভিডিওটাকে একটা লাইক করে দেবে, কারণ এখান থেকে কমন আসবেই। তোমাদের 448 মার্কসের প্রশ্ন তোমরা পরীক্ষায় গিয়ে পেয়ে যাবে, প্রি টেস্ট পরীক্ষা এবং ফাইনাল পরীক্ষা দুটোটা পরীক্ষার জন্য ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আমি একদম শর্ট করে দিয়েছি 4 মার্কসের, একদম শর্ট করে আনসারগুলো লিখে দিয়েছি। চলো শুরু করা যাক আজকের ভিডিও। আর কমেন্ট করে বলবে কী ধরনের ভিডিও দরকার, আমি তোমাদের ভিডিও বানিয়ে দিয়ে দেবো। চলো শুরু করা যাক আজকের ভিডিও। প্রথম দেখো প্রথম কোয়েশনটা তোমাদের দ্য মিডনাইট ভিজিটর থেকে, তারপরে কোয়েশনগুলো থাকবে ফুটপ্রিন্ট উইদাউট ফিট থেকে, ঠিক আছে? মিডনাইট ভিজিটর থেকে 5টা কোয়েশন দেখেছি, এর মধ্যে একটা কোয়েশন পরীক্ষায় গিয়ে পেয়ে যাবে। দেখো গ্রিফে ফাইনাল পরীক্ষাতে, এসএসএলসি ফাইনাল পরীক্ষাতে গিয়ে পেয়ে যাবে। গিভ এ description of the meeting between Fowler and Asebel. দেখো answer, Fowler was a writer who come to meet Asbel. His first authentic thrill was when he entered a room to find Max with a pistol demanding paper of missiles. Attended Asbel that he will kill him, and Asbel truthful handled him by telling the story of the balcony which never existed. Next প্রশ্ন দেখো, between Asbel and Max, who do you think is more intelligent and why? আনসারটা হবে undoubtedly Asbel is more intelligent than Max. When Max tries to elicit some secret information out of Asbel on gunpoint, the latter handled it very intelligently. He makes such a clever plan of the ordinary happenings that Max get trapped in them. Next question, give a description of the Max conversion with Asbel. আনসারটা দেখো, Asbel tells Max that someone entered his room through the balcony before also. He also told him that he had asked police to give him protection as he had some important paper with him. On listening, Max became nervous and just wanted to escape from police. As a result, without noticing, he jumped out the window and fell down. Asbel, able to think quickly and calm in the situation of panic, makes it conversing. Next question, how does Asbel make Max believe that there is a balcony attached to his room? আনসারটা হবে Asbel managed to Max believe that there was a balcony attached to his room. He began by saying that it was the second time in the month that somebody had got into his room through that nuisance of a balcony. When Max questioned him about the balcony, he repealed with extreme irritation that it was not his balcony. Next question, how does Asbel differ from other secret agent? Asbel did not fit into the description of the secret agent Fowler had read of. In fact, Asbel lived in a small room on the topmost floor, which secretly had any setting of a roommate adventure. He was very fat and athletic, although he spoke French and German possibly. He had never lost his American accent, which he brought from Boston 20 years ago. Fowler envisioned mysterious figures in the night. He crack of pistol and passing of secret letter by her dark eyes beauties, but knows of that happened. নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চন নেক্সট চ্যাপ্টার থেকে, ঠিক আছে? এখান থেকে যেগুলো দিয়েছি, মিডনাইট ভিজিটর এখান থেকে থাকবে 4 মার্কস একটা, আর 400 ফুটপ্রিন্ট উইদাউট ফিট। ফার্স্ট কোয়েশ্চন, ডেসক্রাইব গ্রিফিন ফার্স্ট অ্যাডভেঞ্চার ইন লন্ডন। আনসারটা হবে ইন এ বিগ লন্ডন স্টোর হোয়েন দ্য এমপ্লয়িজ সে হিম হি pinked when he was being chased. He threw away all his clothes and saved him after beginning invisible. The second time Griffin invisible helped him was when he burgled a cleargam's house. He decamped with all the money that was in the clearment decks. Next প্রশ্ন, how did Griffin become invisible? Where did Mr. Hall find him centric? Griffin the scientist had created out experiment after experiment to prove that the human body could become invisible. Finally, he slowed certain rare drug and his body become as a transparent as a sheet of glass. Throughout it remained as solid as glass. Mr. Hull find him scientist eccentric because he had a strange appearance. He responded rudely to Mr. Hall's friendly behavior. He told her that he had no desire to talk and that all the wanted was solidity. Next প্রশ্ন, why did Griffin slip into the big London store? What did he do there? Answer, Griffin wanted a place to relax and get warmth in the chilly winter day. He also wanted a place to wear cloth and eat something, so in the order not to be hit by winter stroke and people, he slipped into a big London store and stolen something money and food from there. After filling his smash, he slept there. Next প্রশ্ন, give a description of Griffin experiment in Dairyland. আনসারটা হলো, Griffin went to Dairyland in hope of the finding clothes and something that would heat his empty space about shoulder. He found a suitable shop and made his way invisible upstairs and came out after wearing cloth bandaged round his favorite dark glasses, falsy nose, big brush, said whistles and large heat. নেক্সট প্রশ্ন, হোয়াট কারিজ occur in the study? আনসারটা হলো, the কারিজ incident that occurred was that the Clement and his wife were awakened by noise coming from the study. They could hear the chink of money being taken from the desks, but when they opened the door, they found nobody in the room. Next প্রশ্ন, brief describe the extraordinary behavior of Mr. Hall's furnished. They tempted by the door and entered into the room and surprised to see the cloth and the bandage that he away or were lying about the room. All of the sudden, Mr. Hall heard a snip cloth to her ear. A moment after the head on the bed post leapt up and dextered itself into her face. Next প্রশ্ন, very important, এটা পরীক্ষা থাকতে পারে, where the landlord and his wife surprised that morning. What did they do then? What happened there? Answer হলো, the morning the landlord and his wife got out early. They were surprised to find the sentry's door whipped open because it was usually shut and locked. He did not allow anybody to enter his room. They entered his room. The scientist was missing. When they were inside the door, Mr. Hall suddenly heard the sneak close to her. A moment later, head on the bedpost leaped up and dextered itself into her face. The chair sprang into the air like a living thing and chased strange at her and her husband. The extraordinary chair pushed them both out of the room and then they appeared to slam and lock the door after them. এটাও তোমাদের সাপ্লিমেন্টারি ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট 8 মার্কস, টোটাল 16 মার্কসের থাকবে। তার মধ্যে 8 মার্কসের কোয়েশ্চন এবং আনসার দিয়ে দিলাম। এখান থেকে পড়লে আশা করি 100% কমন তোমরা পরীক্ষাতে পেয়ে যাবে। এসএসএলসির পরীক্ষা যারা দেবে, মেট্রিক পরীক্ষা 2023-তে, তাদের জন্য ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট এবং আপকামিং তোমাদের ব্রিটিশ পরীক্ষার জন্য ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। ভিডিও দেখার সাথে সবার বন্ধুর সাথে শেয়ার করে দেবে, সাবস্ক্রাইব করবে, বেল আইকনটা বাজাতে কিন্তু